So this is a notebook that I made for my brother-in-law 5 years ago, and he carries it with him in his uniform pocket every single day. This started out as a creme, and it still is a creme actually. Leather doesn't change. I started out not as shiny. You can see it's pretty shiny. And he told me that he cleans it with saddle soap and then he uses neutral shoe polish on it to keep it shiny. So as you can see, it has this darkening around the edge here, and it goes all the way up here, and it's all along the back here. You can see my old maker's mark there. It says Jennifer Harvey, handcrafted, made in the USA. This is from the knot from the elastic. That's what that dark little mark there is. And then it's got darkening all along here, and you can see how glossy it is. And if you could smell it, you could smell that it smells like laundry detergent. I mean, this is like with him every single day, in his pocket every single day. I have put in a pocket size notebook because I didn't want to show you his, because his has a lot of confidential military stuff in it. So I took that out, but it is roughly the same size as one of these. But rather than being saddle stitched, it's actually a perfect bound notebook. But that's what fits in here. One of the things you can notice about this notebook is that it is crooked. He said that it has gotten wet many times. It's been in the jungle, it's been in the urban jungle, and it's been in, I'm not sure if it's been in the sand, but it has been all over the world with him. I'm going to open it up and show it to you. It's gotten wet, and whenever the leather gets wet, if it's not formed back to where it needs to be, it will just take on the form that it is when it gets wet and when it dries out. So that's the way it looks. But let me open it up so you can see the beauty. So this is a Latin phrase that he puts on everything. It's oderint dum metuant. That means let them hate so long as they fear. So that's something that's meaningful to him, and that's what he has a tattoo of this, and he has me put it on every single one of his books. So there you go. All right, so let's look at the inside, because the inside is very interesting. So this is I think this is the original elastic, and it is completely stretched out. But there it is. It's, yeah, I should put new elastics in this for him. But so the inserts that he uses are military issue. They are green, which, in case you were wondering what this green stuff was, when his notebook got wet, the cover, bled onto the leather. So it's got these marks here from where the notebook was. You can see it's been like that for a long time because it's just molded to that shape. And it's just a single notebook that he keeps in here. It's about twice as thick as this and about the same height. So you can see this fits right in there. So, but it's just twice as thick as this. So, but yeah, that is his pocket notebook. I've recently made him a new one, and he is my brother-in-law, so he does kind of get special treatment, not gonna lie. He did get a custom notebook from me, but it's something that I did on my own. I did not disrupt my team to make it. I went and did it for him, so he got it yesterday and he loves it. I think this is a really beautiful example of what your leather can turn out like if you just use it every day and use it fearlessly. Don't be afraid of getting it wet. Don't be afraid of, letting it get crooked like this one is. He asked me if I was going to keep it, and I said, no, I'm just going to do a video and give it right back. But he said he's going to retire it and use the new one that I made for him. He's going to check in with me again in 5 years. But I really am tickled with this. I think it is so gorgeous. I love that it took on the color of the insert that was in it. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Hopefully you enjoyed taking a look at this 5-year-old creme brulee. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.